So we are discussing about intents, right? So even in intents also we went up to certain level. So that is like moving from one page to other page and transfer data between activities and what is the life cycle of one page. That things we already discussed. Now, first we will concentrate on service, like how to start a background. So for that, let first we'll create one project here. So that is new project. So that is here empty views activity, new. Here we will create one that is service. So the project name is service. So let once this project will create, then we will add here how to handle this with an index that we will discuss here. This. Yeah. Meanwhile, while loading this, let I open the service lifecycle diagram. So service is nothing but it's one of the component of Android. So it can handle the background processes. So that it will like alarm and reminders. So such kind of things will work on this. So here we will see that services lifecycle diagram. I think here it will be the diagram. Yeah, so this is the service. So in a service, there are two types of services as there. One is the bounded service and other is the unbounded service. So what is bounded and what is unbounded? Bounded means once we create the service that depend on something. So that we can say has the bounded service means this service, like see, once here we will start the service, it will bind that to that, then it will execute and it will unbind and sometimes it will rebind and sometimes it means simple example is for this is the alarm. So like for example, I set alarm at 8 p.m. So now the time is 7:20. So it will continuously checking with the time. Once when that 8 p.m. is happens, then automatically it will trigger the event and it will start that. So that is nothing but here that is a bounded, like that is dependent on something means always it will be dependent on something. So that we can say has the bounded service. Let us say in case if it is the unbounded service, the unbounded service will be create start command and destroy. So always it will be after that it will be shut down. So this will be called the like once we start that user with user interaction, this will start and this will close automatically. But this one, once we set automatically the it will be waiting in a background means both will be run on a background. But for this, it depends on something. It cannot depend, but it can execute automatically when human action that time immediately it will execute that. So that here we supposed to see here in this program. So here now we will take two buttons. One is for the start service, other is for the stop service. So that we will call from this particular this thing by using an explicit intent. Almost like whatever we done that explicit intent here also similar. We done that and we'll do that here now. So for that the project is also loaded. So let me take here this. So in this now we will take only two buttons. So here we are discussing about relative layout, right? So we are dealing with the relative layout. So I'm adding the components called relative layout. So here is the text. So here we will add that services example. And for this, it is on a relative layout, so it requires one ID. So we'll add an ID. ID that is TV1. Then here, after that, here now we have a button. I'm adding a button. So that is match parent for our content. Then some text. So the text I'm taking as the start service. Then next I'll give some ID for that. That is start below TV1. So then I'll give some margin for margin 10. Done. So this is the like similar here. I want one more button here. This is for I'll use this as the stop. Stop. Then this is below. Start. Book. So this for this I'm adding the data binding. Here data binding is added. Right. Now we will enable here data binding. So then we can go with the next step. So here just I'm adding the data binding. Data binding enable equal to. So just we'll sync this. Yes, sorry, just I got a call. So now this we added data binding, right? So now here we will add here. So first we'll enable the data binding. So that is where binding colon activity main binding equal to null. So just I added that activity main binding equal to null. So we imported that binding. Then binding equal to data binding util dot. So here now we have to add this. So till this it is a regular activity, right? Even after this also till until we add the button listener, that also it is common activity. So here now I'm adding the binding dot. So that is the start that set on click list. So I'm creating listener for this. So here where intent. So I'm starting the intent. So that is intent of. So here there's at the rate context. So the context from here now I want to start one new service. My service colon class dot Java. So I have created. Then start yet service. Instead of activity, I'm starting with the service. Okay. So then we can import this intent. So as this is for next we will do for the stop. So here we will write for the stop service. That is stop. So now copy this here. So means with that name, now we are creating a service. So same here, right click on the package name here. New. So that is here service. So create a service here. So the service name here is my service. Click on finish. See now that service is created here. So in this, whatever the methods are there, that methods we will add here one by one. So one is the unbind method already created. So uncreate. The next is the after uncreate. So on destroy, on rebind, on unbind, on start comma. That's it. So these are all the methods we added. So here each and every place I'm writing a toast. So toast that make text. This at the rate my here we used to write this. That's it. So that it will refer to the main activity directly. So then here then we'll write that method name. So then toast that length long dot show. So I'll start command. So then here now each and every place I'm writing the same. So everywhere I'm writing this. So just we will change the method name. So that is on bind, on page, on destroy, on rebind. So here it is on unbind. No. So now I'm running this here. I'm running. We'll see now here this output. Yeah, it's taking a little bit time. So now stop. Excuse me. Like we will run again. So meanwhile, I'll open the visor. See here. Now I'm clicking on this start service. See here, it is saying that on create on stop means it is a on let's try here not added. So on let's try on start command on create on rebind. Okay, so that's it. So now it is running here. So it will be executing with on start service. So by clicking this, it is stopping that. So means the service is starting and service is closing. Like this is the so this is the process where it can be happens with this. So this is will be normally this process we will use for the background to execute that the background process like play music and alarm reminders. So such kind of things we will use this even in a WhatsApp also like when we are in a background somewhere also when we get the call it will update it will pop up the trigger right. So that kind of all the things will come under this. So that is about this background services. This right. With this, we done an explicit intent related. So next we have to go with the implicit. So implicit here now, simple. Implicit means we invoke the system component. To invoke the system component, and that the first one which we will see here, that first I'll take one button. So once I click on that, here we have to display one, sorry, we have to open camera. So for that here now, I'll add that as the cam. So here this is the ID also I use the cam. Then this is the below stop. Right. So now once we click on that here, now we have to open the camera here. So how to open that camera here? So for that camera here, now we will add that. So here now binding that, binding that, cam that, set on click listener. So set on click listener. Here now var intent equal to intent of. So that is Android dot media dot intent dot Android dot provider dot media store dot image capture. So that is the image capture. So now start activity of int. Done. So now I'm running. Means once you click on this, it will open the this image. Sorry, camera. It will open the camera that we will see here now. See now, camera. I'm clicking on this. See, automatically it will open the camera. So in case if I rotate this to front and back, it is opening like this, cameras. So this is about an camera, like how to open this is camera. But here we can able to capture the image, but that we cannot save. See here now I click. So it can capture the image, but I cannot save the image until you write the save functionality, right? But for the save functionality is completely different. That we will discuss later. Like now, similar here. Now I want to open a browser. So something I want to open a browser. So to open the browser, that is also it will be almost similar here. So for that, again, I'm taking one more button here. So that is here. Browser. 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 Sorry, this is below. Yeah, done. So then I'll write here this. So that is binding dot browser dot that unclick this. So here where intent equal to intent of, so that is Android dot provider dot media store dot action Android dot media dot so that is just Android dot content dot intent dot action view. So this is so here start activity of intent then here intent dot set data. So here we have to set the data. So that is equal to URI dot parse. So within this, we can also get some URL. So here we will use this URL so that this page will be open there. Someone can hear. So that's it. So now, see, I'm running this. So here before running this, now I have cleared all the applications. I have cleared one by one all the applications. Now we will see here. Once it is done, only for the particular app will be there. Then once we click on that button, what happens, we will see. See now, I'm clicking on this. There is no recent ads, right? So now we will see once this is launched. Now here this is launched. See now, I'm clicking on this. See here now. it is open the browser. So in this browser, whatever the page we added, we open that. So that is here. Right. So this is like this. It will open. Means some of the third party applications it's opening like this. So even this start and stop also you can see this on create and on stop. So on destroy like this it is starting. Right. Now in a similar way, there is a one more component is there. Like I want to open a gallery. Like in a WhatsApp, we supposed to pick the image, pick the video, right? So document. So that's how it will work. That we will see here now. Paste here. So here, what we have to write here. This is a gallery. So here also, I'll write the gallery. Then this is below browser. Right. Then here now I'll write here. That is here. So copy intent this. Then here I'll paste that. So this we will change. This is for gallery type. So I'm changing that is a gallery. So here this is the indent action pick here. So similar, it is the instead of view, it is a pick. So here indent dot. So indent dot. Indent dot. So set type. So we have to set the type here. So what type here? So initially I want to open an image. So for that here, image. So like this, I'm adding the image. Now we will see. It will open only images. Then after that, in place of image, if you change as a video, it will open the video like this. So I'm clicking this here. Okay. This is something we have to declare different way. So star followed by like this. We have to add this here star. So then it will work. See now I'm clicking on this. It is asking that select this. So I'm selecting the photos. So here only photos will be displaying like this. So in a similar way, like here, just I'll copy this line and comment here. Then I'll change here. So image to video. Right now, only the videos will be displayed here. Like if you want a document, just you can put the doc so that all the documents only will display like that. So with this, we done with an intents related topic. So tomorrow we will see like how to handle with the arrays data. See here, now it is asking this, select this. So here it is showing only the videos. That is done. So till this you can practice. In tomorrow we will see that other topic like arrays related.